Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the 30th of May, 2025. I'm just going to jump right into Skyrim this time. I hope you guys are having a great beginning to your guys' weekend. Who do we got so far? We got, hey, what's up, Don? What's up, Thrain? What's up, Narton? Hey, and what's up, Frost? Hope you're back. I have Smokies wrapped in blankets with barbecue sauce. Hey, there you are, Frost. Hey, thank you for the prime, Narton. Oh man, I really need to adjust those screens. It's okay, I'll do it a little bit later. Okay, so, yesterday was bullshit because I did not save after 2 hours of progress, and then the inevitable happened, and I lost those 2 hours of progress. This is going to be a 6-hour stream tonight, so I'm going to push this up to midnight. Okay. It's been over a week, and I have been busy with the Dawn Guard, with Serana's help. She continues to make an impression with everyone there, and not necessarily a good one. It's inevitable. She's a vampire, and we're vampire hunters. A few of the members are comfortable enough around her to be civil, but most regard her with animosity. Doesn't seem to bother her, but then again, I'm the one she spends the most time around. We managed to track down a moth priest, Dexion, who had been captured by Archon's brood. And he was able to read Serana's other soul. Much of the reading involved things we already knew. prophecy about dousing the sun tyranny of the but it also spoke of Ariel's powerful artifact, Touch. Dexion also told us the full breadth of the prophecy would only be revealed, be found and read from two other elders. One involving the secret of empire blood, the other involving dragons. Your Serana suspects her mother either knows where the scroll is or has it in her possession. She might even be back at Castle Ilgahar. There are places Harkon would not have thought to look for her in. And as risky as it might be, Lerica is not a coward. As for the other scroll, we both think the best course of action is to ask among ask Urag Groshub at the College of Winterhold. If the college doesn't have one, they at least might know where to find one. Will be more useful out there than in here. Feels like we're the only ones at work directly addressing threats, while everyone else is on patrol or following leads on individual vampires. Besides, doubt he's run cares all that much. Probably feels safer when Rana isn't around. Alright, what have I done so far? Ah, yeah, I forgot I need to give you a crossbow.
Yes? What did you need?
I'd like to be able to teleport you to me.
What are you getting at?
I mean, it's all well and good that you gave me the means to track you on the map just in case you fall behind, as you always do, but a spell that would allow you to teleport you in case those situations where you fell behind, I think, would be a better idea.
Hey, I wouldn't be falling behind if you didn't start running off for somewhere without telling me. But, hey, anything that'll help us stay together is a plus in my book. I mean, we should try to stay close, but at times that simply isn't possible. Either because of me, or you.
Mostly you.
So, here it is. Here's a spell I learned, which allows the user to teleport an ally right to their side. Which is me in this case.
Of course. Only happens after I've started streaming. What do we got? Everybody's playing Elden Ring Night Rain.
Now, don't go overusing this, okay? I personally get a little nauseous whenever I teleport.
That has to be a Watchmen reference. Ancient Nord recipe, bread soup. Okay, oh, right, I still need to give you the...
So, what do you want to talk about? What are you carrying? Might be time to lighten that load. There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough.
Were you close with them?
My father? No, not really. I did spend a lot of time with my mother, but she saw me more like a protege than a daughter. What about you? What were your parents like? I know how that feels. I mean, I know it isn't the same thing, but I was a pretty lonely child myself. Not as much. Let's just keep going.
Oh, right, still need to talk to her about the scrolls.
Yes?
Dexian said something. Maybe we should try asking at the College of Winterhold. Sounds like something they'd know about.
Yeah. Ah, jeez.
I was just thinking about how concerning it is that a Thalmor, of all people, is an advisor to the College of Winterhold. I sure hope the Archmage can keep a close eye on Encano. He rubs me the wrong way. I love your style. You're looking good today.
I'm wearing rags. Thank you. Oh, but seriously though, I'm probably... I'm actually pretty good in terms of All right, water bottles refilled. Okay, let's get to the College of Winterhold. Hmm, some good barbecue sauce, dang.
Yes? What did you need?
Being an apprentice is great.
Okay, bit too late, so Urok's not going to be at the Arcanium. So I have
Yes?
Skyrim
What did you need?
Special Edition engine fixes, and one of the features that is included with it is that it basically turns autosaves into regular saves. The reason why autosaves, and in a particular quick saves, can be a little risky is because they have a tendency to not shut down the scripts that are running in the background when they save, which can cause save bloat and save corruption. Because when the game starts back up again and it fires off all the scripts, it's just, it's like it's basically just asking the game to do it again and again. It can cause instability. This is the first time I've ever been early. Where's Urok?
There's so much magicka that I can feel here. It's great.
Colette?
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Wanted to ask, have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
The Augur? Tragic story, really. At least the way I heard it. But that was a long time ago. It was some experiment gone horribly wrong. Ghastly results, I was told. And his ghost still roams the halls, they say. Of course, on further reflection, that may have simply been an attempt to scare me. Perhaps I'll ask Tolfdir what really happened. I understand he was here at the time. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Oh, never mind. Can't get any training. Journal of Soran Harrickson, Wildlife Scholar. Find and tame the unicorn. 14th of Rain's Hand, 4th Era, 201. In my duty to document all living creatures in Skyrim, the long-lost unicorn has never been far from my mind. It's said that long ago, the very last of its kind was sacrificed to Hirsine. However, rumors of sightings in Tamriel have surfaced in recent times. Indeed, while these claims echo mostly from taverns in the late hours, one can wonder at the validity of such claims. I've chronicled the habits of mud crabs and rabbits long enough. This old man's quite ready for something a little more interesting. Third of second seed. I've spoke with several hunters who swear by the divines they've seen a unicorn during their travels. All have tried to approach it for a closer look or take it as a surprise, but it has evaded them all. I continue my research with skepticism. If this is indeed true, how could this be? Was the last unicorn not truly the last, or is some other force at work? 18th of second seat. While studying the mating habits of salmon is certainly enlightening, I've become quite obsessed with my pursuit of the elusive unicorn. I spoke with a hostler who said that during one of his horse taming expeditions, he too saw something that closely resembled the fabled unicorn, though he was unsure. He is a man of great integrity, so I took his word in good faith. I decided to speak with Tolfdir at the College of Winterhold. Being a wise man with deep knowledge of such things, I hoped he might have some insight. I was correct in my assumption. According to Tolfdir, the Citric Order have appeared from time to time throughout history to assist with situations they believe are extremely important. While he cannot personally say for certain, he believes they may have intervened after the last unicorn was sacrificed, transporting another through time in order to set right what they believe was a wrongdoing. I am more motivated than ever to see this creature with my own two eyes. 24th. Last sighting of the unicorn was rumored to be in a dense forest area near Riften. As old as I am, an energy filled my bones that I haven't felt since I was a young man. I hiked up the ridge of the mountains there and set up a very small camp. I was cautious not to set any fires or make much noise, lest I scare it away. After waiting 2 nights through this morning's early fog, I finally saw the majestic creature for the first time. I still cannot believe my own two eyes. It lingered long enough for me to see it clearly, its brilliant coat and distinct horns shimmering in the morning light. I watched its movements for nearly 30 minutes, enough time to draw a rough depiction for my library. This is absolutely the crowning achievement of my scholarly life. I've decided to turn this information over to the College of Winterhold rather than publish it to the general population. I would like to ensure this creature remain protected, and I believe they are the most capable of such a task. Well, we don't get to see what the, oh, what's this? The Archon's Tome. My crown is yours. All spells are 15% more effective and cost 15% less to cast. Yes, please. Shh.
Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
Shh. It's the library. Stop complaining.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
I'm looking for an Elder Scroll or information on it.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about?
Tell me more.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions.
I'm asking the proper questions.
An instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
The price for what?
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses, and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Do you have one I could use?
Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Again, a challenge. Well, I need to find one I was told you could help.
I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Again, Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls by Septimus Sickness, College of Winterhold. Imagine living beneath the waves of a strong-sided blessing of most excellent fabric, holding the fabric over your gills. You begin to breathe, drink its warp and weft. Though the plant matter fibers imbue your soul, the wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until it stank to heavens of prophecy. This one matter which the scrolls first came to pass, but are we the sea, or the breather, or the fabric? Are we the breath itself? Can we flow through the scrolls as knowledge flows through, being the water? Or are we the stuck morass of sea filth that gathers on the edge? Imagine again this time, but different. Bird cresting the wind is lifted by a gust and down by a stone, but the stone can come from above if the bird is upside down. Where then did the gust come from, and which direction did the gods send either, or has the bird decreed their presence by her own mind-making? The all side of the scrolls makes a turning of the mind such that relative positions are absolute in their primacy. I ask you again to imagine for me, this time you are beneath the ground, a tiny acorn planted by some well-meaning elf maiden of the woodlands for her pleasure. You wish to grow, but fear what you may become, so you push off the water, the dirt, the sun to stay in your hole, but it is in the very pushing that you become a tree in spite of yourself. How did that happen? The acorn is a kind of tree egg in this instance, and the knowledge is water and sun. We are the chicken inside the egg, but also the dirt. The knowledge from the scrolls is what we push against to become full-sighted ourselves. One final imagining before your mind closes from the shock of ever knowing you are now a flame burning bright blue within a vast emptiness. In time you see your brothers and sisters, burnings of their own, in the distance and along your side. A sea of pinpoints, a constellation of memories, each burns bright, then flickers, then two more take its place, but not forever, lest the void fills with rancid light that sucks the thought. Each of our minds is actually the emptiness, and the learnings of the scrolls are pinpoints. Without their stabbing light, my consciousness would be as a vast nothingness, unknowing its emptiness as a void is unknowing of itself. Its burnings are dangerous, must be carefully tended and minded, and brought to themselves and spread to their siblings.
Are you looking for any specific volume, Stratus?
Oh, no, not really. I've forgotten what I was looking for.
Ah, well then. Let me know if you need anything.
What's that? Oh, yes, thank you. I will.
Yes? What did you need?
This Ruminations book is incomprehensible.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
The architecture of this college, it's not as run down as many people make it out to be.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Until next time.
Good to see Skyrim's... Very good. I hope this will allow us to maintain our reputation. Take a look.
Let's see what spells he has. Ash Rune. That's an expensive spell. Do I not have... Oh, I do have Ease Burden.
Until next time.
I have 2 versions of Ease Burden. Why do I have 2 versions of the same spell? Okay, Jackal. Need to talk to Sargo. I can find him.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? I still need some help. We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me?
I guess I can help.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There. Now I... Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results.
Please tell me this isn't permanent.
It's not. It shouldn't be. You'll be back to normal in no time. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. Until next time.
Well, can't go searching out Septimus Sickness looking like a... Looking like a piece of asparagus is what I was going to say.
Ugh, you smell horrible. Get yourself cleaned up.
I know that's probably your fault, turning me green and all. Probably left a stench.
Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time.
Oh, jeez. Thank you, Lobo, for the 15 months of Tier 1. Alright, you can try again.
This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this. Oh no, that's not it at all. Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I'll get it right this time. I swear.
Yes? What did you need?
You missed. Why did you miss?
There. All better. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
Let's never speak of this again.
Agreed. And thank you for your help. You're a good friend. I'd better get going.
Something smells foul. Jazargo has seen that Toftir likes you. You must be very skilled with magic, yes? Jazargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this? Jazargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jazargo stand out as a mage. But Jazargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make learning easier. Jazargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell Jazargo when you are ready. You can't resist, can you? Let's see. This one, I think. Jazargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak, with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead, and should burn them to a crisp in no time. Jazargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work. Jazargo awaits word of how well his scrolls
I'm not
work.
expecting any.
Really? Be so nice. I came all the way.
Okay, before anybody else makes another comment about how character smells. Alright. There we go, get a wash in. Day is going alright, although it has been a bit warm. And we only recently turned on the, the air conditioner. It's going to be the middle of the night if I decide to seek out Septimus Sickness like right now. I think the right move here
Yes? What did you need?
Lucky for you, that was just sitting there for the taking.
I'll do that another time. Alright, this is where he hangs out.
Dig, dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
So what brings you to this remote place, Septimus Cygnus?
Ah, the ice entombs the heart. The bane of Kagranak and Degolthur. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening.
You have an Elder Scroll here?
I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession.
Are you alright?
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls.
Right. So where is the scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
Well, what is it you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
So where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Of-Tand, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
So how do I get in?
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mzark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Yes? What did you need? You know, I was thinking it was solitude that got me into conjuration, really.
Really?
A skeleton doesn't sound like great company, but, well, I felt very lonely. But hey, not anymore. Thanks to you.
Is that why she doesn't use conjuration? Oh wait, no, that's because I told her not to summon skeletons anymore. It's great. Okay, we need to get to Alftand. tried napping earlier. I just...
Yes? What did you need?
I felt like I wasn't getting enough. Uh-oh. Who's this asshole? Try to murder this guy? I'm gonna have to.
You're a fool, Mike.
Do you hear that crack and that rumble? That's dangerous. That means that the glacier is shifting. Managed to secure the site, hold off any others who may try to steal our discoveries so far, especially those from the College of Winterhold who seem to think the glory of exploring every ruin should be theirs alone. Crew for our expedition is as follows: Sulla Trebatius, myself, expedition leader; Umanam, my constant companion and bodyguard; Vali, a mage not associated with Winterhold, took some time to find; Endrast, a fellow explorer of some local renown; Yag, great brute of a woman, hired to keep the rest of the labor in check; Jadar and Dajar, two Khajiit brothers hired as labor. Need a couple more laborers, getting through the ice is proving difficult. We've set up shelter and scouted the area. The small ruins on the lower plateau of the glacier don't seem connected to the main structure, and we haven't managed to find a way into the tower parapet we found here. Yak mentioned spotting a fissure in the glacier wall that may lead into the ruins, so we're going to try to find a way to get down there with the gear. Looks like a storm is coming. Oh! We're being tracked. Better get inside before they see us again. So, how is everybody doing?
From the looks of this place, it looks like it was once a dwarven city. It's a shame, really. Now it looks so torn down. I would have liked to see cities like this, when they were still normal, at least. Now, their only population consists of these automatons. Really, what happened to the Dwemer? It still puzzles me to this day.
I think 1,000 years of research would have provided answers, but no. What is it now? Why is my phone blowing the fuck up? Just... Was having a good lazy day till I checked my bank account. Oof. Good day stories usually don't begin that way. I'm sorry that happened, dude. Hopefully it's something that can be fixed soon, though. Tried to get through the glacier at the top, but we couldn't find any way into that tower parapet. Yak spotted in the glacial wall, and construction of catwalk was finished just in time for a storm to hit. First we thought to wait it out, but it's only gotten worse. Shift in the glacier took out several of the new laborers. I ordered everyone to quickly move as much of the supplies as we could into the fissure, and we managed to get most of it. One of the hands decided he wasn't going to listen and tried to make it through the storm, but got blown off the catwalk by the wind. Looks like we're all well and truly stuck in here. But for all that, I feel even more driven that I should be the one to uncover the mysteries of this ruin. I'm tired of all the credit of my work going to the mages or the Legion. It will be my name that goes down in the history books for this discovery.
Yes?
I'm sorry.
What did you need?
I'm sorry, Lobo. That sounds rotten. Annoying. Just hang in there, buddy. You'll get through it. I mean, they have to respond sooner or later, so...
What is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar.
Is it me, or is there a distinct wolfish scent around here?
Shut up! Don't lie to me, Cesar. You hid it. You always try to steal it from me.
If only Umana would have left one of these dwarven machine creatures intact for me to study. The fact that they almost killed those Khajiit brothers in the middle of the night doesn't mean we couldn't have found a way to disable one. We dragged some stuff in front of the pipes they came out of to stop them from coming back. They're simply fascinating, just as Cal Selma described in Dwarves Volume 2. Their appearance does, in fact, resemble that of an arachnid. I thought that to be an embellishment given by his source. The inclusion of the soul gem into the design of the apparatus is quite remarkable. It could explain the focus for the lightning that he describes. Oddly enough, it doesn't appear to be the main power source for the apparatus, perhaps some sort of harmonic resonance with the energies contained in the soul gem to bring heat to a small boiler. Too early to say conclusively. That does raise the question of where they get the liquid for the boiler, however. Huh, that was strange. I thought I just saw something moving beyond the barred door. It looked vaguely humanoid. I wonder if it could be an undiscovered automaton? I'm going to move my bedroll down here to see if I can catch another glimpse of it. This is all so exciting. And like I said before, it got a little too exciting.
Who's there?
Ah, close quarters it is then.
Now that's good team play. Hope you're ready to move.
Writing this with a frozen paw. We've reached the college. Hold. Seeking information on the Elder Scrolls. We were referred to Septimus Cygnus, a once brilliant scholar, studied the scrolls, but has since gone mad and has been conducting experiments in the northern ice flows near some Dwemer contraption. Insane though he clearly is, though clearly insane, he was coherent enough to understand what we were looking for. He was, in fact, seeking the same thing. As a means of unlocking the rules he had set his camp next to. I was given 2 Dwemer artifacts and told to reach and told to go to Blackreach, a realm location, place that lies deep beneath the surface of Skyrim, below even the summer. From there we are to seek Tower Zark, where some apparatus holds an Elder Scroll. First tool he gave me will allow us to reach Blackreach. Second will be used to scribe contents of the Elder Scroll onto like some manner of portable repository. To return it to him once you're done. Minor addition. I was able to draw the element of death from the shattered remains of a one. We've reached the ruins of Alftand, a research group not affiliated with the college has been doing work here. Something Bill seems to have fallen on the group. Little remains except blood and longings. I'd normally blame the Dwemer constructs still lurking around, except these attacks seem to be violent and directed. No bodies remaining. Minor addition, I was able to draw the element of death from the shattered remains of a Dwemer construct. This should not normally happen unless the object was fused with the element of life first. It's unsettling to think that Dwemer constructs might bear enough life force or even sentience to replicate life to the point of being able to draw it. I'm probably the only person in Skyrim right now studying spell siphon arts. I might have to mention this to a scholar. Who knows what they would think.
Back with more flattery, I see.
What do you mean?
So, where are we off to now? I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
No idea where she was going with that.
Another of the smooth skins looking for food? And this one wasn't trapped with us?
Yes? What did you need?
Hey, stay away from the lady, please.
Did you even see them coming? No.
Those big
This one is at its wit's end. I signed Jadar and myself up for this expedition to try to get him clean of the skooma. I brought a small supply to try to bring him down slowly, but the storm has had us trapped in the glacier for weeks. The others have not yet caught on that one with fur should not shake so much from the cold, but I've run out of the little skooma I have brought. Jadar is getting pretty bad. I started hallucinating creatures coming out of the ice in the ruins. The others are starting to think he might be behind Valley's disappearance, but I know he would never do something like that.
Hey, don't sniff me too much.
Oh, good. It's finally warmer in here. It's been about a week since Valley went missing, and now Endrast is gone too. We found blood leading over to the barred-off doorway, but Sulla seems to think they found a way through and that they're trying to cut him out of the discovery. He keeps saying we need to press on. We've managed to break through into another section of the ruins, and an homunculary, where the doors will produce their automatons. We learned the hard way that the metal, the creatures, are still alive in here. It hasn't improved Yak's mood at all. She holds the Khajiit brothers aren't involved with the disappearances, but keeping a hard eye on Sulla. Rations have all but run out. We're going to have to decide soon whether to brave the storm or try to push further into the ruins. I don't know if the echoes of screams I've heard in my sleep are those of our missing comrades or of my own nightmares. Oh god, I love being able to... I love Resonance Blasts. Might just be me, but it kind of looks like that Dwarven Spider's doing Shoryukens on me.
my shoulder a bit in the last one, but I'll be fine.
I need to start carrying more soul gems. Uh-oh. Stirred the hornet's nest.
Not very impressive. We got this. I'm calling it. Who's there? Oh, you're dead.
Get them all close. There's one mod that I would love to try out in another playthrough of Skyrim. And basically what it is that it allows you to create and play as several different characters in a single playthrough. And you can freely switch between them whenever you would like.
Yes? What
Well,
did you need?
See, the idea is that you create these characters, but these characters won't be able to interact with each other. But you can have like different, you can have a different set of abilities and quests for them, and they persist in the same game file, but they are among different characters. So, for example, I could create one character that is a companion of Yorvasker, so he goes through that, quest line. He can end up becoming the leader of the companions. And then you can switch off to another character in that same playthrough who, while that first character is going through the companions quest line, is part of the Dark Brotherhood. And I think each of them comes with like their own not marriage candidates, but each will have like their own like thing where they can each have like their own spouse, basically, and travel around with their own allies. It would make Legacy of the Dragonborn that much more interesting, I think. Last I heard, it worked, but it's you know, it's kind of got bugs. But anything that complex
So,
would have bugs
what's
attached
inside?
to it, so it's not so surprising. Alright, I am staying close to this. Character is still chilly. It would be nice to alleviate that before we moved on. Okay, now we're comfortable. Hello, Yanis.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Close quarters it is then. Come on.
Okay, it's true, there's nothing in here, but I can at least unlock this for the credit, the experience.
Hold on. Did you?
Close quarters it is then.
Aha! So that's how those work. I was wondering how you're supposed to turn these on. You don't use fire, you use electricity. Clearly that's the devil's technology, using electricity to make light. How silly.
Yes. What did you need?
How would anybody able to sleep on these? Huh. An ancient pictograph of Pac-Man.
Weapons up. I sense it.
Ah, freezing again. Gotta get somewhere warm. You would think this place, being, filled with steam, be a bit warmer, right? Wait, where'd you go? Serana?
Yes?
This is familiar. Balmer. Hey, Solid. Yeah, those creatures took us in our sleep. Don't know what happened to the Khajiit brothers. We never saw them in the cell. Managed to pick the lock and we made a break for it, but got split up. Sulla yelled something about not leaving without finding what he came here for, and Umana chased after him. Yag and I tried for the top of the cave shaft, but one of the ramps was broken. Without a hesitation, she grabbed me by the scruff of my tunic, threw me atop the ledge, and told me to run, and I did. Didn't even look back, just ran like a coward. I could hear her fighting them, and I just had to get away. Didn't even notice the arrow on my shoulder till I hit here. These little creatures are still all around me, and I'm too terrified to even move. 8 Divines, please just take me now. Hey, welcome back, Don. Yeah, I hope that whatever procedure you underwent in order to get your nasal passage fixed will alleviate those problems. It sounds like really awful. Like, I have like minor nose issues and they don't sound anywhere as bad as yours, but even mine are like uncomfortable, so I can only imagine how bad it must be for you.
Well, you
Yeah, see, that's one thing I don't have, you know. My little brother will get asthma attacks, and they can be pretty bad. It's just like the wrong thing can just irritate, you know, his respiratory system and just makes it a bitch and a half to breathe. Empty chests, but they're still worth trying to unlock.
Yes? What did you need? Oh? What is it? Oh? What is it? Oh? Which spells? Sure, I can stop using... Oh? What is it? You know what I like.
Learning Bone Spirit could actually be useful. She can learn Lightning Rune? Would she use it, though?
Oh, I didn't know this one.
You take Serana under your wing, imparting your knowledge of a magical spell that once eluded her. Through diligent practice and your expert guidance, Serana perfects the spell and wields it with newfound confidence that rivals even your own mastery.
Oh? What is it? Okay, got it. This should be exciting.
Serana immerses herself in a world of ancient tomes, poring over pages filled with mysterious incantations and secret spells. With a burning passion for knowledge, she conducts daring experiments and pushes the boundaries of magical possibility, driven by a relentless thirst to unlock the true potential of her craft.
Okay, got it. This should be exciting.
Serana learned Bolide. Oh, that's fun. That's a spell even I don't know. I do believe it is a spell of fire.